What is up, guys? Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys my rod and reel arsenal, kind of what I take on the river on a short river trips, and the the reels, the line, the rod specs, all that jazz, and my cold water gear that I'm going to be using. Water gear I'm going to be using for 2019 this winter and 2020. So let's hop right into that. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. I don't like to have, all this crazy gear. Yeah guys, so I have mainly 3 to 4 rods I take with me on the river. Mainly 3, but today I brought 4 just to show you the variations. And I forgot one of them, but guys, so number 1, I got this Ducket rod, heavy, and this thing is super light. I got it from my buddy Ross. It's super light. I like to use it with fluorocarbon. I got it paired today with the Lose Mach 2 7:5 gear ratio, 17-pound fluorocarbon on it right now, and I'm throwing a little jig with it right now. But this thing's, I've caught 8-pounders on it. It was like 8.2 I caught on this bad boy. So that's that one. What's next? Then I got my McCain Beast rod. I throw my swim baits on. It's like, I think it's like a 2 to 6 ounce 7.6 rod paired with a freaking beast of a reel. It's a Corrado 200 7:4 gear ratio. I got the hater on it. I think it's like a 7-inch hater with a, I think the tail makes it an 8, but it's considered the 7 OG or whatever you call it. Thing's a beast on the river. 7.6 is not too bad on the river whenever you're fishing medium 7 and down swim baits. I've thrown some bigger ones on there, but I don't like to. For the big setups I'm throwing the Corrado E300 reel. So I got this Daiwa 801, what is it, XHFB, I don't even know what that means, but it's a 8-foot rod. Look at this thing. 8-foot rod. I throw my big heavy swim baits, probably I think it's like a 3 to 8 ounce rod, and I love this one. It's not bad for the price. I think it was like around $100. In the river, you don't want to throw, in my opinion, super expensive gear because you're bound to break it, lose it. I've flipped multiple times. It's all part of the game. All right, I got this bad boy. It's the H2O Express 7.3, and it's my jig rod. What is it called? Ethos or whatever you call that. Nano heavy action. It's a pretty stout rod. It's a pretty stout rod. I'm kind of over here leaning like crazy. It's a stout rod to throw your jigs on. I've thrown other gear on it as well, but I like throwing the jig. It's really just as light as the Ducket one. And I got a speed spool, the Mach. I think it's a Mach 1 7:5 gear ratio. I love the fast reels. And 3 of the rods, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Corrado and the other speed spool, I'm throwing 50-pound braid on there. I throw straight braid, no leaders, and then on the big swim bait rod, I'm throwing 20-pound fluorocarbon. I think it's CXX something, 20-pound P-line, something like that. So here's all my setups. Boom, baby. 8 foot, and the smallest one's a 7.3. So yeah guys, there's my rod and reel arsenal, and then let's get on to the cold weather gear of like the wading session pants. All right guys, so check these bad boys out. They got the belt right here, adjustable with like this, and then boom, then the zipper. I ain't gonna zip my pants, so don't get excited. I always wear the the full-on waders that come up to here, and it's just annoying to me to have a full setup whenever you're just on the kayak, and you just need some pants to keep your legs dry when you're on the water. Then of course I'm gonna wear like a hoodie, maybe a rain jacket if it's raining, depends. We'll see what happens on that part. And then these freaking boots though, check out these boots. Check this out. So this part comes up. Look at that, comes all the way up here. I think you can put on bigger boots if you want. It's got this little hook right here to hang on to this wire, something like that, whichever you want to do. Come up, and then look at that, no laces on these Sims boots. These things look clean. I literally just got them. I'm gonna take care of these bad boys. Look at that. It just pops out, boom, you're ready to go. Take off. Foot slides in and out. And then whenever you want to, boom, close it back up. The guy at the store, I thought, like, once you get nice and snug, you bend forward, adjust the wire a little bit, tighten it some more. Boom. But when you're on the kayak, you don't want them that crazy tight. You want to just tight enough, because you'll lose circulation on your foot on the kayak. You guys, how I stand up, get up in the kayak, and all that jazz. Let's do a little test run. Also, big shout out to TG Canoe and Kayak. These Werner paddles hooked up by them. They're adjustable by this little piece. Boom, boom. We come all the way in, come out. I like to change them up whenever I'm kayaking, depending on what I'm trying to do. Speed wise, I like them closer in. If I'm just fishing real slow, I will keep them around right about there. Tether them above 45 degrees. Or tether, feather, whatever you call it. Yeah. Boom, hop back in. Check that out. Not too bad. Got this back support. Like I said, you don't want to have the boots too tight when you're sitting, because your feet will go to sleep. Trust me. Oh, let me see. Get up. Sass. And if I need to adjust. Doing yoga. Is you're probably wondering how it's gonna be how it's gonna be sitting down. Check it out. I put the paddle down. You want to squat as low as you can. And just roll back. Boom. Ready to go. Boom, boom. There we go. The only thing I have been noticing is the pants, they fall down back here. You know, you don't want your waistband too tight, because next thing you know, you're gonna lose circulation right here, cut off your legs. Will cut off your leg circulation, not literally, but it's kind of what you got to play with. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I was just going to show you guys what I'm using this winter. These ones right here, they were pretty pricey, and not gonna lie, I do this a lot, so I figured why not try out some new pair that are pretty expensive. These were around $200. Pretty freaking crazy. I hope they last. I hope I don't hook them. I kind of almost hooked them earlier already. I would have been so mad if they ripped already. I kind of upgraded slowly. I've gone from the duck wading super thermal, you know, those thick ones. Those things were like 100 pounds. Like, you're walking with those, are so freaking tiring, exhausting, especially on the river all day. From those ones to the lightweight Magellan, I think G2 ones. Those are actually pretty good as well if you want to invest into something like that for this winter. They were only about $75. The other ones were probably maybe 80. And then it's a big jump in price from spending less than 100 now to $200. But not gonna lie, they're pretty slick, they're stylish. And then these boots from Sims. If you know anything about Sims waders, Sims in general, extremely expensive. Another thing that I was just like, I got an expensive pair of pants, might as well drop some money on these things right now. So we'll see what happens, how long they last me. But this is like trip number 2 with the pants. The first one I tried them out, it was super hot. I don't even know why I wore them, but oh, some fish busting over there. Okay, we might have a post frontal bite going on right now. We'll see. Hopefully we get on some fish. But thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see anything else in more into detail. But I don't like to get too crazy with my gear on the river, because I feel like I'm a minimalist when it comes to my gear. And sometimes I do spend a little bit of money on my gear just so I can be a little more comfortable. Because if you do it as much as me, comfort is key. And also, this is what works best for me, what I feel works really well. But try your own stuff, because kayak fishing in general as a whole is all about personal preference. It's not, oh, you have to have this gear. Because if someone tells you have to get a certain type of gear for your kayaking, or certain this and that, they're just pushing brands, they're just pushing something. So this is what works best for me personally. So don't take my word for it. It might help you guide in the right direction, but always try it out. Always figure out what works best for you. But let's get on some fish. Hopefully we can go catch something. Dang, I didn't expect this guy. Damn, dude, calm down. Let's go. Post frontal fishing. Come on. Let's just turn the camera off too. Look how chunky those dudes are. Look at that guy. He's mad. Lens. Also, I'm a little under the weather right now too, and I'm freaking head's pounding. Probably shouldn't even came out here. Probably should have stayed in bed. But I want to knock this video out for you guys. The grind doesn't stop, brothers. I just hate wasting a Saturday, Hey doggy, look. Alright guys, check it out. How easy these are to come off. Or if they are easy, we'll see. Boom. Do they suction down? Whoop, come right off. Super easy. Oh, came right off. Check them out. Pretty cool.